February 20th, 2026, the global girl group KATSEYE made an announcement that many fans had quietly feared. Manon Bannerman, widely seen as the group's it girl, would be taking a temporary hiatus. The official statement cited health and well-being, but in the context of this industry and this company's history, some fans aren't hearing rest, they're hearing transition. Because in the idol system, a temporary hiatus doesn't always mean recovery. Sometimes it means recalibration, and sometimes it means goodbye. HYBE, the powerhouse behind KATSEYE, has used this strategy before. In 2022, Garam was placed on a temporary hiatus just weeks after debut, following bullying allegations. At first, the company defended her, but while she was absent, the group quietly re-recorded choreography, re-recorded vocals, performed as five. Eventually, the temporary break became permanent, and Le Sserafim moved forward. Under a similar management structure, Sunghan was placed on an indefinite hiatus after private photos were leaked. For nearly a year, his status hovered in limbo. During that time, fans adjusted to the group without him. So when his departure was finally announced, the shock had already faded. And that's why fans are uneasy now. The joint statement from HYBE and Geffen Records, posted on Weverse, was careful, measured. It described open and thoughtful conversations with Manon. It emphasized physical and mental health. Shortly after, Manon posted her own message. She reassured fans she was okay, healthy, but she added something else, that sometimes things unfold in ways we don't fully control. To a casual observer, that sounds harmless. To longtime idol fans, it sounds layered. That word, control. It landed heavier than the company's statement itself. Because when artists mention a lack of control in this system, people start reading between the lines. To understand why this hiatus feels different, you have to go back to the beginning. During the Netflix documentary Pop Star Academy, KATSEYE, one of the central tensions surrounded Manon's work ethic. Other trainees, like Daniela and Megan, were praised for relentless grind culture. Manon, by contrast, was shown missing rehearsals. Adela even commented on it during one session.
Manon, she's getting so much attention. You know, people are upset because she doesn't put a lot of effort and she doesn't show up for her teams a lot. And so people are upset that she is the person who's getting so much attention. It's not based on anything right now. It's just because she's pretty, and that's true. She is pretty.
Is Manon here?
No, she's not here.
Okay.
Manon clearly knows about it because she's literally spoken to me saying that she's upset that we're saying things and all that, but why are you upset that we're frustrated at you, like when it's you're doing, and we told you that we're upset? And this just has been going on since the month that she came here.
When you have one person who you have experienced as not putting in the effort, receive a lot of that positive feedback, I can imagine how it's just sort of salt on the wound. Mm-hmm. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That narrative, absenteeism, never fully disappeared, even after debut. Since then, Manon has missed several high-profile performances. The Gabriella performance video in July 2025, officially to a sprained ankle. The Mama Awards in November 2024, officially due to sudden illness. Each time, the explanation was health-related, but perception doesn't always follow official statements. Internally and externally, a quiet label began forming, unreliable. And in a system built on synchronization and precision, that label carries weight. Then, things escalated. After the hiatus announcement, family members of other KATSEYE members weighed in online. Most notably, Daniela's father allegedly commented that the show must go on, and that the group is bigger than one girl. Now, I can't verify whether it was truly him, but fans didn't wait for confirmation. They interpreted it as a direct jab, and whether intentional or not, it poured fuel on an already divided fandom. Because when family members speak publicly, it suggests something internal has shifted, a cooling off period, a fracture. While the label manages PR, the emotional reality starts leaking through. If this hiatus is a soft launch of a 5-member KATSEYE, the risk is enormous. Manon isn't just another member. She's widely viewed as the group's most magnetic presence. Even executives in the documentary admitted her star power was undeniable. There's an ease to her, an effortlessness, the kind of charisma that can't be trained into existence. Technical skill can be polished, magnetism can't. And when you remove the visual and emotional center of a group, You don't just lose a member, you risk losing identity, especially because KATSEYE was never meant to be purely K-pop. It was designed as global, and Western audiences engage differently. In traditional idol culture, perfection is prized, attendance, discipline, flawlessness. But Western fans value individuality, authenticity, even unpredictability. For some fans, the absenteeism narrative feels uncomfortable, culturally loaded, especially when it surrounds the group's only black member. There are conversations happening now about bias, about expectations, about who gets labeled difficult versus artistic. If Manon is removed, HYBE and Geffen won't just face a lineup change, they'll face backlash. Because to many Western fans, Manon represents something larger than choreography precision. She represents autonomy. The icon fandom is already split. Solo stans, especially those who primarily support Manon, have begun boycotting content. The hashtag #StandWithManon has gained traction. And if she's officially removed, KATSEYE risks losing a significant portion of its most active digital supporters. In today's industry, that matters. Streams, engagement, viral momentum. The next few months will be revealing. If teaser campaigns begin for the next comeback without Manon's image, without her voice, then the direction becomes clear. Because in this industry, absence often becomes normalization, and normalization becomes permanence. The show may go on, but the real question is, will the audience stay? For HYBE and Geffen, the choice may come down to two models: the disciplined precision of 5, or the unpredictable star power of 6. If they choose structure over magnetism, they may gain stability, but they could lose the very spark that made KATSEYE global in the first place. And in pop music, spark is everything. If you enjoy this type of content, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.